Hey, what is up, guys? It's your boy Kingdom Soldier, and I'm back again with another gameplay slash commentary. Yes, you see my face cam, but there's actually gameplay this time. I know on the Nade Shot video I said there was going to be gameplay, and there wasn't gameplay, and people were calling me out. There's gameplay on this video below me somewhere in, I guess, this region down here. I don't know. But today I wanted to do something special for you guys. You guys have been so awesome to me, and those of you that follow competitive gaming seem to have been really appreciating the videos that I've been putting up. Shout out to Neslo. He sent me a message on Xbox Live actually telling me that, thanking me for the video and telling me that he was humbled by it. So shout out to Neslo and Team Caliber for liking the video and getting me some more exposure. And you guys are going to see some more of those coming up. But today I want to do something for you special, and I want to give you what I believe are the 5 commandments of being a pro Call of Duty player. So the 5 commandments of being a professional, competitive Call of Duty player. These are 5 things that no professional player can do without. It's like these are the 5 code of ethics that they have to agree to be a pro player. And so I'm gonna try maybe to show you guys some of that, and you guys give me you can kind of judge these in the comments and let me know what you think. But what I may do, and you guys will know by the gameplay, or I'll put something on the screen right now that says no, I was lying. I may try to go into a game, not a league play game because my teammates would be mad, but I may try to go into like a hardpoint or something and demonstrate what I'm showing you, but some of it is like verbal stuff. So if not, you guys will see I'll put up I have a almost nuclear, the closest I've gotten that I've never shown, with the M8 on hardpoint, and so I'll show that to you guys. But number 1, thou shalt YY. And when YYing, it must be excessive and without need. I always wondered why people do that, the YYing, and it's funny to look in comments. People that don't follow competitive play, they're like, "Why does he keep like acting like he's gonna switch his gun, but then he doesn't switch it?" And YYing, Foreplay is the person who actually finally explained it to me. You should check out his channel, by the way, if you're not subscribed to Foreplay. He's an old head, been in for a while, just as long as like Hastro and Hex and those guys, and he dropped some wisdom on his channel. And Foreplay mentioned probably a year ago, he said that the reason you YY is to keep your fingers always moving. Professional players, they do it to keep their fingers always moving, so they're always ready to react. They're always ready to shoot somebody. The funniest thing though is when you see somebody die while they're YYing, like they're doing their YY and they're like, and then they just get shot. It's just hilarious. And I have to admit, I YY. You guys probably see it in my gameplay. But the reason I do it, to be honest, is because I play sometimes like I see other people play. Like it's like a mental repetition. And so if I see, JCap jump around a corner on slums and get kills that way, when I'm playing on slums, I may jump around a corner and get kills. And so that's what I do. And that's why I YY. I don't do it as excessive. Well, yeah, I'm lying. I do it excessively. If I know I'm going to be in the kill cam, like if there's 2 seconds left, I'm about to kill somebody, I may YY and shoot them, and then they die, and then the kill cam has me YYing like a pro. I actually know I have one of those. I'm going to try to find it for you guys so I can show it to you. But number 1 is thou shalt YY. Number 2, thou shalt call everyone kid. I don't care if they're better than you, if they're older than you, if Hastro's on the sticks, you call everyone a kid, no matter what. And you just, no matter, it doesn't, you just say this kid, these kids, and it's so funny to me. You hear Complexity calling Optic kids, and you hear new teams that have not won as much as some of these other teams. Like, you hear the Unite players calling the Complexity players kids. These kids can't hang. These kids can't get with us. And it's funny, but unfortunately, it's just like YYing. It's one of those things that is carried into the community. And so now you'll be in league play and you hear people, like, oh, these kids can't hang. Oh, these kids are going to rage quit. Oh, these kids don't know what they're doing. What is this kid doing in the corner? Oh my gosh, kid, what are you doing? And you hear this all the time. And that's number 2. Thou shalt call everyone that's on the sticks kid, no matter who they are. Number 3, thou shalt use a Scuf controller. Scuf controller has taken over, and they've made it so that literally, if you don't have a Scuf, you're at a disadvantage. I mean, I find myself in league play all the time. If you play league play late at night, there's literally only masters on. So I ended up, I'm a platinum, and so I end up playing against masters all the time. And every time I get beasted on, I can attribute it a lot of the times to someone scuff jumping and turning at the same time, which I just can't do. And I try because, again, muscle memory. I see people do this jump turn all the time, and so I try to do it. But literally, I have to jump and then take my finger off the jump button and turn, and I get killed trying to do that, trying to get my scuff on. Number 4, thou shalt create terminology to be used when you lose. And I'm going to break this one down. Thou shalt create terminology that can be used when you lose, such as the term eating and the term warrior. These are 2 terms that have just been invented out of nowhere by pro players, or competitive players in general, to where now, again, on league play, you kill somebody and you hear them in the revenge battle chatter or whatever it's called, revenge chat, you hear them like, oh my gosh, he ate so much. Oh, these kids are just eating. See, then now we're combining stuff. Now we're combining, commandments. Because now you're talking about these kids are eating, or this kid is a warrior. See what I'm saying? And so you create this terminology that, you can use to blame when you lose. When you lose, you say, that kid ate so many bullets. Or, that kid is such an online warrior. Like I talked about in the Neslo video. Neslo was known as an online warrior. Now that he's gotten a couple of lands under his belt, placed in top 3 at 2 of them on TK, people are like, alright, Neslo has some game. People want to know about Neslo and who he is. And maybe they get to know his strategies and how he plays. And, congratulations, Neslo. So lastly, number 5, the number 5 commandment of professional players is, thou shalt consider no roster safe. Now, you guys let me know if you want me to do an entire video on all these roster changes, because it's gotten utterly ridiculous. But I would love to do a video on the roster changes and give you my kind of analysis of good moves, bad moves, what I think, and all that kind of stuff. Of course, I have thoughts on it. I am a biased guy a little bit because I'm an Optic fan, but I like something about every team, I guess. I like the way Complexity plays. I like the way they practice. I like that as much as Optic complains that we're complaining that they don't practice enough, and they're saying, we know the game, we've been playing the game, we're going to win the game. The reason Complexity has been consistently winning the game is because they never took a stance that they knew the game. They just play it and they grind it and they scrim more than anyone. And they have more pro points than anyone because they've won more than anyone on this game, and they've done a good job of it. And so I think, outside of Parasite, who I think has won just as many tournaments as all the Complexity players, if not one more. Complexity, when they got together with Clayster, they grinded this game and they did not stop. They still, to this day, grind this game out, and it shows, and it's paid off. And every time Optic runs into them, they're gonna have a challenge on their hands, like they just did in the 5K the other day when they ran into Complexity and lost. And so, that's just my thoughts, guys, on the top 5 commandments of professional players. You can put in the comments if you disagree with anything or if there's something I forgot. But this is your boy Kingdom Soldier. I'll see you in the next video. Deuces!